Oops. Got scrap storage on my screen still. I think I'll just do the log enclosure, not worry about a plank enclosure. It's instant to make logs into planks anyway, so there's no real need for separate. Other than more storage, I guess, of the same material. Alright, there we go. Damn it. Keep putting the stuff away. Reinforced rods and the metal brackets. What the hell did I make? Oh, I made the wrong thing. Stop it. Now, I think I can finally make it. $500. Have my 3 wooden logs. Alright, yeah, that'll keep my wood stuff nice and light. Planks don't take up that much space, so like I said, plus you can instantly convert logs to planks in your own inventory, so there's no particular need to have a separate storage for it, so that's great. My TBD box is full of car batteries. Oops. Forgot I had some more. Label appropriately for now. Alright, depending on how our night test goes, like I said, I could put a third battery up there and then go 4-3-3. And I think we would still max them all out, and that would give us 150,000 to get us through the night. But we might not need it, so we'll see. Especially since I can't think of too many more things I'm going to add to the power circuit. Not in this environment, anyway. Okay, so once again, I think we're done. Don't need the planks, got the logs, decided not to do the scrap. Don't care about a key hook. We have our document shelf. I don't see a reason to have a sturdier shelf. They don't take up much space, so there's not really ever going to be a problem with the amount that's volume. So... Or, I mean, these are the... I was talking about the document shelf. But yeah, so I don't see a point to these. Who cares if it's sturdier or not? If you're getting your shit broke by zombies, you've got other problems. I don't think they would really pay attention to that stuff anyway, unless you put it in front of the door. Ah, alright, I think farming. I think we're down to farming. Otherwise, I think I've got all this stuff figured out and fairly well tested. Really, it's just checking the power draw. Got it, got it. Oh yeah, medical skill. I never raised medical skill. We had some stuff locked behind medical skill. Schematics, I think. I think that's just making bandages, though, which I can do in my own inventory. Cloth, scrap, cloth, rope. How much cloth scrap do we have? Not a huge amount, but give me these. I'm not sure what else you can do for... There's not like a medical table. There are some parts down here. Yeah, medical. Makeshift bandage. You can do it here too. Needle and thread. I mean, sure, I guess. I'm not sure what else you could do for medical skill. Seems like this is it. Unless you get XP for like using bandages and stuff. How much XP? 125 and 100, huh? That's crafting XP and medical XP. Just watch the bar jump. That is an awful lot of bandages going to be necessary as you start getting this number up, though. Yeah, there better be some other way of leveling that. All right. Hey, Leroy, what's the deal here? Oh. Not sure how you would set up fortification stuff. I guess for this area, I would run, just extend the fencing. Run it across there and then put a gate in right here. But then, really, I mean, we haven't seen a screamer in quite a while. I don't know if they'll go through the fortification stuff or if they always focus on the doors. Like the garage door here. Wood fortified, limestone, and metal. Heavy bolts, reinforced metal brackets. Yeah, that's a lot of material. And iron scrap maintenance cost is no big deal except for it's per piece. Fence ledge, fence gate. Yeah, it's all doors. Well, nah, well, the fence and then various doors. I'm not sure. There's not enough in the enemy attacking to really, I don't know, necessitate fortifications. I have yet to actually try fighting one of those hordes. I wonder if I hear the scream, if I immediately make a save game, if I could then use that as a test. So I could load it, test some things, reload it, test some things. I'll have to try that next time I hear the horde screamer thing go off. I still need to figure out how to get rid of this thing. I want it gone. Alright. Base is looking pretty good other than that mess over there. What do we do? I still need to set the farming stuff up. I got plenty of soil, plenty of seeds. I just need the planter beds and then to test the stuff out. Let's go ahead and get another couple of planter beds going. So we're gonna do medium. What do I have out there currently? And is what I make gonna be the same as this? Planter small. Is what I can build look similar? That one? Yeah, it looks pretty similar. Nails and planks. Alright, let's just do a few of these planter smalls. So, that's the area around that I've got into protection. Since the solar panels went on the roof, that leaves me a ton of space. Let's do what I thought about doing. We'll do 4 planters, and then we'll put a sprinkler in the middle, and we'll put a... Hopefully I can move the well, like you can move everything else. But let's do that, and that. Alright, and then I need to see what it takes to make the sprinkler. Basic stapler, otherwise I'm holding everything. Scrap, planks, and screws. That's pretty straightforward. I haven't gotten rid of all my staplers. No idea how you work. Alright, then we need to connect it into a water supply. Blue barrel of water might work, but I'd rather see how this well works. 2 cloth rope, 20 limestone bricks. That is going to be a problem. I got raw, I got powder. Bauxite, limestone powder. Limestone bricks. Just got to feed concrete paste. Damn it. Really? Wow, that's kind of annoying. All right, limestone powder, and then my water. Don't have enough powder. I need to get the grinder going. That's what I need to do. I need to get this raw limestone ground up. We haven't been using this thing yet. Drag a fluid with some content onto this to pour. Does this thing take power? It's like this thing, there's no sound from the machine. Does it need... I can't imagine it runs on coal or anything. airplane's going over. All right. Is it gas powered? Maybe I need to pour gas in here instead of water. And it dumps it. Lovely. Smell. Smells like gasoline. Gas powered would make some sense to me. There we go. Alright, it's gas powered. Yeah, I need to go logging to get the charcoal kiln going again. That needs to be running non-stop. Theoretically. The problem becomes, once you have all this, what do you do with it? Other than gardening, the only thing left I can think of is fortifications, but I can't think of a justification for building the fortifications currently. Not with totally random, they may never show up. Screamer hordes being the only thing to defend against, really. That's going pretty quick, quantity-wise. Zombie horde! Zombie horde! Oh, what'll I do? Oops. Thought I was gonna get both of them with that swing. Oh, clean up your bloodstains. Sun's going down, so I'll let a little more time go by and then I'll go up and check the power draw. See how quickly it's declining in the two batteries. Now I need my gas tank to have water in it again. And I need space to put it in there. Get rid of you. Get rid of you. Ooh. 25 pounds each. Yeah, that's not going to fit. I'm going to have to go with the smaller container again. This one. Alright, what was the point of me doing all that? I keep forgetting. Get distracted by things, then I forget. What the? Oh my god, it's kicking it all out. Turn off, turn off. Well, that's interesting. That seems fairly broken. Apparently the hopper only holds a small amount, and then it starts kicking out 2 pieces at a time. I think there's a piece kind of wedged in there, but I can't get to it because it thinks I'm pointing at the ore crusher. Oh, there we go. Maybe another one in there too. Whatever. Yeah, that's interesting. But that's way more powder than I'm going to need for quite a while, I think. Oh, we're already full? We're already full. What the hell? Oh, I was making concrete paste. That's right. Because I'm trying to make a well. And I need limestone bricks. Alright, got the reinforced wood planks. No cloth rope. Cloth rope done. I just need the 20 limestone bricks. Alright, which is the 40 concrete paste. Which is a lot of concrete paste. 33 so far. Hey there, Arden. Oh, going pretty good. Just about got everything. Well, not every single thing, but I'm almost done with all of the base stuff. Working on the last thing now to get figured out. Which is good. I discovered a number of new things that I didn't know before that have made life a lot easier. What do I think of the game? I'm having a good time with it. It has its limitations. It's definitely early access. And, you know, the combat's not super exciting, but there are ways that I know I'm going to be dialing up things again. We're going to be doing some co-op starting tomorrow evening? Yeah, tomorrow evening through the weekend. We'll try some co-op stuff to see how that plays out. And I'm going to be mean to everybody and go triple zombies. Maybe 50 or 60% of them walkers instead of 80%. And a few other tweaks to give it some kind of a challenge. No, I haven't talked to Makem about it yet. I'm pretty sure he'd want to play. He's kind of busy right now, so I'm not sure if he'll dive in this weekend, but Radar has volunteered to join in, so we'll see if anybody else is interested. I would like to know how the multiplayer works and what changes it makes, and can two people ride in the same vehicle? How do the beds work? Because you can't fast forward time. I think they've got it set up so that when you sleep, instead of time passing, like day-night time passing, it just cures your medical stuff. So you get rest and you get rid of the stress and things like that. So I think it cures this stuff without time actually passing. Because otherwise, you know, when you're in single player, it's fine. But when you're in multiplayer, you can't have the sun and the moon changing positions while other people are running around outside. So the only alternative would be everybody who's on the server would have to all get into a bed. And once everybody was in, then it would do the time advance thingy. And that's kind of inconvenient for large-scale gameplay and or PvP stuff. Speaking of, let's go ahead and sleep. That begs the question with the power system. If you just sleep the night away, it doesn't advance things like that timer. How does that handle the power gen stuff? Yeah, still completely maxed out. Alright. Yeah, I think we have just tons more power with those 10 solar panels than we're ever going to use. Alright, so for the well, it's the planks. I gotta get the limestone bricks cooking. And that's what we need the concrete paste for. Concrete paste for limestone bricks. Ignite. Let that heat up. 2 cloth rope and the planks. Planks and cloth rope. Alright, we just need the bricks and my shovel. Where are you at, shovel? Better have one. I know we picked one up. Uh-oh. Did I lean it against a wall somewhere? Crap. Crap. Well, that's gonna be a problem. What happened to my shovel? Like, I'm not carrying it apparently. Nope. Is it? Oh, it's in melee weapons, I bet. Yeah, there it is. Alright. Good old shovel melee weapon. We have the tools, we're just waiting for the bricks. Hey! Wow. Okay. Interesting. Still wearing my gloves? I am. Well, I guess we have what we need now. Let's go put a well in. Let's make sure we can move the thing, connect to it, and all that good stuff. I think I'll put it back over here. And we'll put it back in this corner. Uh-oh. You can't move it. Wonder if you get all your materials back if you destroy it. I mean, that would be fine as long as you get the materials back. Smell it. Smell the well. Doesn't smell like anything. Examine. It is slowly accumulating water. Alright, so what I want to know is... no connection options here. So, connection, add connection. The well. Now how do I know just how far that's going? I got no options to really look at it. Do I need to add dirt to be able to see? Guess we have to go get some dirt. Farm stuff. Oh, give me some pumpkin. That sounds fun. And some soil bags. Wait, those were not all equal. Low, standard, low, standard, low. Is there a high? Okay. Let's go with the good stuff. I need 4 for now. Very encumbered, very thirsty. Wonder if the well generates enough to keep the sprinkler going, even from 0. It needs 5.3, it's connected to the well. Okay. Add dirt. Remove dirt, plant seeds. Dirt quality is standard. The pumpkin is too mighty for these sizes of planters. Alright. Now we're getting really damp really quick standing in our sprinkler. No pumpkin. Let's just go with some carrots. I am super overweight. That is from what? The gas tank again that's full of water. I don't need that right now. Please. We have 2 interaction points, so I can plant 2 carrots per. Hey! I'm getting my ass kicked because I got the stupid carrot placement thing and wouldn't let me attack. That's hilarious. I'm going to get the virus because of that. Death by carrot. Why are we all of a sudden getting attention over here? Yeah. Let's try this again. Oops. Current dirt quality is awful. Well, screwed that one up. Didn't do the dirt first. Alright, so, you know. Guess we just wait a while. I'm not gonna... Are we gaining water here while the sprinkler's going? Yeah, very slowly. Not sure you could run... Maybe you could run 2 sprinklers. And I'm still not sure the range of that or how to tell. Short of watching my damp level. Looks like I'm getting damp. Oh, not here. Oh, nope, not here. Are you holding or are you dropping? Now it's going back up. Yeah, I think they're all just barely. This one looks like it might be too far off. Nope, it's going up. Alright, so yeah, that's the range. There's probably better organizational ways of setting that up, but I'm not going to worry about it as long as I understand the basic mechanics. Alright, we just got to let time pass for that stuff. Let's put some things away. Still too much limestone powder. Alright, need to get that thing going with some more logs. Everything else is turned off. I can't do anything else with the farming until we see the crops grow. I don't know if it's necessary to keep the sprinkler on all the time or if it even matters. I mean, if I'm not using that water source for myself or anything else, is it possible to overwater plants in game logic? We'll just let it run like it is. Okay. Yeah. We are thirsty, are we? Seared wolf meat. Needs to be defrosted to be eaten. Yep, it does say frozen. I need to get a microwave going. I need to go jack a microwave somewhere. I think I likely destroyed the microwave up here at the gas station. Probably pull it apart for components already. Well, let's go check. I left some stuff up. Hey, zombies. Any runners? 2 runners. Yeah, it looks like I took it out. How about back here? Looks like I got rid of them. Yes, I would like your logs that you keep refilling for me. Interesting. Yeah. See if we can go find a microwave real quick. I'm not sure. I'm assuming I can throw frozen items in the microwave in game. Everybody upstairs? Everybody's upstairs. They don't own a microwave. Oh, this is the assisted living community with the hoarder house. Maybe the hoarder house has one. Oh, it's kind of weird. No microwave. Oh, there it is. Microwave. This is going to be a long trek. Oh, microwave has something in it. Oh, never mind. You always have to search it before you're allowed to move it. Guess you have to make sure whether or not it has items. Don't mind me, zombies. Microwave right on top of the burners. Facing the wrong way, of course. Microwave's unpowered. It doesn't work by game magic. It is no longer frozen. Look at that. All right, so yeah, we got frozen meat. Cool. All in the green. 10:30 in the morning. I think power is effectively infinite now, without needing jennies. No idea how long this is going to take to do anything, but 5 minutes apparently was not enough. That's a long-term project to keep track of. I think my experiments, other than waiting for the crops, are finally done. So now we need to go find a way of being engaged with further content beyond just figuring out how all this base stuff works. I need to probably change my world settings, so we'll have to go into config and make some adjustments here. None of that. That's mostly PvP stuff, so none of that. Zombies. I could switch it to headshots only, I guess, for one difficulty of adjustment. I'm gonna dump this up to 3.0. Let's go ahead and do that now. How much more deadly zombie hits are? That I'm debating. I've already got them at 1.5 for hearing and sight, which is fine. So damage multiplier, maybe. I don't like messing with speed because the instant... I mean, if you're wearing armor, you can't outrun them anyway. The runners. The walkers and the crawlers, you're going to be faster than, unless you jack this to like 10x. Which would make, you know, the runners move at light speed. So that doesn't work. You can individually change their speeds as well. So, you know, the walkers are way too slow. Let's double the walker speed. Running, I think, is fine the way they are. As soon as I wear any kind of protection, they're faster than me anyway. And then the crawling, let's also speed them up. Let's double them too. I'm glad they break it out. Stagger chance and stun lock chance are already pretty low. What is that? 10% and 60%? Is 60%? Yeah, I don't want to mess with those quite yet. And then this one, the zombie walker percentage. I think this is going to be a big one. So 80% of the zombies currently are walkers. Let's change the ratio. Let's go down to 60. That's going to give a lot more runners and a lot more crawlers. Hordes, yes. I'm debating the zombies can climb still. And the rest doesn't matter. Alright, yeah, let's do that. How'd you get to the admin screen? The backslash. If you're in solo, you are your own admin. Just hit the backslash key and it brings up the admin menu. You do lots of fun stuff here. You can pick a particular player and heal. You can... Actually, if I pick myself... Oh, more options. Mute, kick, ban, bring or go to, meaning bring them to you or you teleport to them, I assume. Heal them. Teleport to POI. You can change their stat information. A lot of cool stuff. You can summon items, any items that you want. And set a quantity. You can spawn any of the vehicles that you want. Tons of power here. I'm really impressed with this. Tons of little tiny things that they've done in this game really impressed me because it shows an attention to detail that is far beyond most of these small Project Zombie games that I tend to take a look at. The obvious asset cash grabs, that kind of stuff. The folks doing this one, definitely not, in my opinion, an asset cash grab. They've got a ton of good work in this. It does need more work, especially in the combat and enemy phase. But the world building and everything else is top-notch and very interesting and well done. The inventory system is really good. A few things I still don't like it does not tell me in the crafting screen how many of an item I'm going to get, which is absolutely needed. Components, you get 5. Who knew? It doesn't tell you. So when you're trying to figure your way through how many materials do I have and how many do I need, you got to know how many of these are going to output. And it doesn't tell you. Some of them are 1, some of them are 2, some of them are 5, some of them are 20, and you don't know until you make it, and then you got to remember. So that's a big annoyance for me. Better fix that. But yeah, admin screen, just hit the backslash key. If you're playing on a server, you'd have to have the server add you as an admin specifically, and there's ways to do that. You can look that up. But in single player, just hit the backslash, and you can get to all this stuff. And you can change all your settings on the fly. So, hey zombie, what you doing? 232. Hey, and it's healing. Okay, so that's one thing I was curious about. So damage the zombies are doing is being healed by the decay system for my base. I assume players damaging it would be the same thing. So, because I have raw materials in here, we have a live base, quote-unquote, and we're up to date on our maintenance costs. So it's healing the items. Now we have, I think we have a perk that lets me see this detail. I forget which one it was. Not agility. Construction? Nope, not construction. I forget which one it was. Somewhere we've got a perk that's telling me the hit points. I don't remember where. However. But, yeah, the number's slowly going back up. 239. So we do need to pay attention to it. 240. Good to know. Alright. Back to what I was talking about. So I need to go... Now that we've adjusted things, I should probably save. New save. I'm going to kill all those autosaves. I don't need all those. Alright, save complete. Time to get rid of some of these earlier manual saves too. Alright, I think I'm going to stop there for now. It's another good session. We learned a ton. Water's behaving a little better. The only odd things we had was somehow I managed to foul 2 of my water barrels. I don't know how. I'll have to empty those and go get them refilled. Not a big deal. But I wish I could remember or figure out how I messed those up, unless they just naturally get bad over time. We found the one real big annoyance with the crafting bench not telling you the quantities. Other than that, it was pretty smooth in regards to things. I was able to move liquids around, get things crafted with liquids, all that stuff. We figured out a whole ton of things regarding those progression systems and the recipes and so on. The biggest bottleneck, at least for the far end of the process, is still those wires, those worn wires. I'm going to try to do some research and see if I can find a better source for those worn wires, because those are really annoying. I think they're respawning in the garages and such after I pick them up, so hopefully that's the case. But I would rather not have to do reload or respawning of loot in order to accommodate kind of a gap in the crafting system with a material. Because that stuff's just really hard to come by. So eventually I'd like to turn off respawning loot and just live with whatever the world's got, shortages or no. You gotta travel to go get it. But right now, we're not going to do that just so I could learn these things and figure all this stuff out. But all right, I'm out of here. I will, I may be on a little bit later. I got to get some stuff done, so it could be tomorrow. But, you know, thanks for watching as always. Let me go check the raids. Who's out there right now? No. I'm going to send you on over to Mr. Warpath, who's also playing some of this game. So, take me just a second to get this thing going. Oh, looks like it's multiplayer. All right, you're off. Thanks again. See you guys later.